Hey guys, it's Daniel from the Exceptional Foundation, and this week we wanted to teach y'all something in sign language. And so we thought about what we could teach y'all, and we decided to go with something that we think that a lot of you might already know. So it might be easier to learn the signs for, and so we went with the Pledge of Allegiance. So it goes like this. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. So we're going to teach y'all how to sign that, and we're going to go really slow. I'm going to teach you exactly how to do each sign. We're going to do a couple of them a couple times in a row so that you can see it and really see how it's done and actually learn it. So if you're ready, let's go ahead and we're going to learn the Pledge of Allegiance in sign. All right, guys, the first sign that we're going to do, we're going to break these up into smaller chunks so that we can learn 2 or 3 signs at the same time. And then we're going to slowly put them all together. So the first 3 words of the Pledge of Allegiance are, I pledge allegiance. So for the first one, I, it's very simple. You're going to take your pointing finger and you're going to bring it around and you're going to point at yourself. So it's I. One finger, like you're pointing at someone else, but this time you're going to point at yourself. I. Now the next word is pledge. And so what you're going to do is you're going to get your non-dominant hand, the hand you don't usually use. For many of you, it'll be your left hand. You're going to make a fist and hold it like this. And then you're going to take your other hand, and again, you're going to, with your pointer finger, you're going to go from your mouth and then move to your hand and clamp it down on top. Pop it down like that. So it's pledge. All right. So then it's I pledge allegiance. For allegiance, you're gonna keep this hand in a fist. It's gonna be sitting like this, and then this fist is gonna come up, and you're gonna prop this fist on this one. It's gonna come, and you're gonna sit, and it's gonna be holding it up. So I pledge allegiance. This is allegiance. And your 2 fists are holding each other up like this. You're going to take your dominant hand. It's going to be facing out towards people, this back of your hand out towards people. Same with your non-dominant hand, both of them in a fist. And you're going to come dominant hand to the bottom of this hand, allegiance. So let's do those very slowly. We get I pledge allegiance. Remember, it's this. So I pledge allegiance. All right. So that's the first small chunk. We got I pledge allegiance. Now we're going to work on to the flag of the United States of America. That may sound like a lot, but for this first part, to the flag, it's just going to be one motion. You're going to get your non-dominant hand, hold it out like this. You're going to get your dominant arm and hold it out, and just like a flag, you're going to wave it, just like that. So we got our flagpole here, the ground, and you're holding it like this. This is to the flag. And it just looks like a flag waving in the sky like that. Remember with these videos, if there's something that you missed or something you want to go back to, you can easily just pause it, go back to it, watch it again, make sure that you get it right. But again, with the to the flag, it's the ground here, the flagpole here, and the flag waving at the top there. All right, so that's to the flag of the United States of America. So we're going to make a U in sign language. U in sign language is you take your thumb and your smaller 2 fingers, and you're going to hold them just kind of like peace sign, but you're going to put those fingers together and that's a U in sign language. And so the U stands for united, and you're gonna put it in a circle like this, united. And then for states, we're gonna go to the sign language for S. So you're gonna make a fist and have that thumb come in front of the fingers here to make the S. So that's states. So we got the U for united states. And then of America is you're going to take both your hands, spread the fingers out, and you're going to weave them in between each other. So you can still see the fingers like that. But this is America. Everybody together. See the fingers still sticking out, and you're going to move it around like you're mixing something in a big pot. So we got united with the U and a circle, states with the S and a circle, and then of America, the fingers interlocked, and you're stirring the big pot. All right. Let's try to put all of the first one and the second section together now. So remember, I is you start with your pointer finger, and you bring it around, and you point at yourself. So I pledge allegiance. Remember, to the flag is just the ground, the flagpole, and the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. All right, so we have I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. Next is and to the republic. So the next line is and to the republic for which it stands, and that's the next little section we're going to learn. So to the republic is very simple. We have the sign for country. So to the republic, to the country for which the flag stands. So you simply make a Y in sign language. It's just going to be your pinky out and your thumb out, and the rest of your fingers down. Kind of like hanging loose. So you have that. Then you have your other arm, and you're just going to bring it up so you can see the back of your forearm. You're showing that to everybody, and you're just rubbing that Y on your elbow. And that's the sign for country. That's the sign for to the republic. So we got to the republic for which it stands. Now this phrase, you're going to hold your hand up, your non-dominant hand out where the palm is facing out towards everyone. And then you're going to take this finger, similar to the I, but you're going to take it and you're going to point it to your hand. And you're going to move it around. This is for which it stands. So we got, and to the republic for which it stands. That's our next little part. All right, this next part is pretty important. It's one nation under God. That's the part that we're going to work on. One nation under God. So for one, you're just going to put the number 1 up. Just like if you're counting 1, 2, 3, 4, we're going to put the 1 up. 1, and then for nation, so the sign for N in the alphabet is this. You got 2 fingers, and your thumb comes under them, and that makes the N in sign language. So you make a peace sign, and then just bring it down over the thumb. But for this one, so nation starts with an N, but we're going to hold it out. We're going to have the thumb there still, but the fingers are, instead of going over the finger, they're going to stay out, and you're going to land it on the top of your hand, like this. So you got this one out like this. This is making the N, and it's nation. So we got one nation. Under is looks exactly how you think it would. You got your hand up here. You got your other hand over here with your thumb out, and you're going to go under this hand. So it's under. So you're making a thumbs up. You got this hand out like this. You're making something that it can go under, and it's going under. So we got one nation under, and then this is the sign for God. So you're going to take your hand, make it flat. You're going to bring your thumb across like this, kind of like a B in sign language, if you know that. And then you're going to bring it, start at the top of your head, bring it down the middle of your face. That's our sign for God. All right, so we have one nation under God. All right, let's try to start from the very beginning and slowly work our way up to under God. All right, so we start with the finger and we say, I pledge allegiance to the flag. Remember, it's just the ground and the flagpole of the United, got our U's here making the circle, States, S making a circle, of America. Remember to keep those fingers out in stirring motion. And to the republic, remember we got our Y's and we're rubbing the elbow, for which it stands. Just pointing at your palm and moving it around. One nation, remember, it's the N and we're bringing it down, under, just making your thumbs up, under the other hand, under God. All right, so we have, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, one nation, under God. Next up, we got indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. These are all pretty simple signs, so we're going to take this last chunk together. They're kind of similar too, so it'll be easy to remember them together. So we have indivisible. So you're going to take, there's actually a sign for the letter F, but you might know it as the OK sign. If you want to tell somebody that it's okay or you're okay, you just get your finger and your thumb, your pointer finger and your thumb, and you make a O, and then these three fingers are up. So we're going to do that with both hands. Make the OK sign, but they're together. They're interlocked. They're indivisible. They can't be broken apart. They can't be taken apart. And so for indivisible, we're going to do that. Indivisible with liberty. Liberty, we're going to make an L with your finger. This is for sign, this is an L. We're going to do it on both hands. Here's the pointer finger up, the thumb out, the rest of the fingers are down. And you're going to say, with liberty, you're going to bring them across, cross your arms like this, thumbs almost touching, and you're going to say, with liberty, and you're going to bring it out as you get to that part. So with liberty, and you're bringing it out and coming up and holding the L's here. All right, so we have indivisible with liberty and justice. This is what we're going to do for justice. So again, it's the same as the first sign. It's the OK sign, making the O's with your fingers. Other fingers are up. And you're just going to bring them up and down to the side of you. So it's just right in front of you where your arms normally are. And you're going to make these signs and bring it up. And justice. And then this is for all. You're going to make it like kind of like you're holding a book or holding something right here with this hand. And with this other hand, you're going to sweep out and scoop everyone up and then put it down right there. That's going to be for all. You're going to sweep out and get everyone, and you're turning your hand as you do it, just like this. Like you're scooping something out. You're scooping it all up, bring it down. For all. All right, so we have indivisible. Remember, we're making these, hooking them together, and they can't be broken. Indivisible. With liberty, taking our L's, bringing them in front of us, back of our hands towards everyone, arms crossed, and bringing them out like that. With liberty and justice, we have our OK signs, and we're going up and down, just like this. With liberty, and this is justice, and then for all. Scooping everybody up, bringing them right there. All right, that's all of it. I'm going to go through the entire thing now very slowly with reminders and some hints. And then once we do that, you can watch that a couple times if you need to. But then at the very end of this video, we're going to try and do the Pledge of Allegiance all the way through without me stopping to explain anything, just all the way through so that you can follow along with it. And so you can practice that too. You can still use that for some practice. So here we go. We're going to start with I. Remember, that's a pointer finger. You're going to swoop it around and point back at yourself. I. Now pledge. I pledge allegiance. So it's I pledge. That same finger right here. You got your fist out to your mouth. Hand flat. Pops down on top of it. I pledge allegiance. Remember, we got both hands fist with fist. This dominant hand coming up and supporting that other hand right there below it. I pledge allegiance to the flag. Remember, we got our bottom, the pole, and the flag at the top waving. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United. Remember, we got our U from the sign language alphabet. Two fingers up together like a peace sign, but together. United. Make a circle with it. States. Remember, it's the S. You get to make sure that thumb's in front of the fingers on that front part right there. Not up here like this, like that. States. United States of America. Remember, it's your hands spread wide, fingers locked together. Keep those fingers out, though. You don't want to bring them down like this. You want it out like this. America. And to the republic. Remember, we got our fist up here, showing that forearm, using that Y, rubbing that elbow. And to the republic, for which it stands. Remember, it's just a hand flat out, pointing finger again, for which it stands. Then we have one, and then nation. Remember, you got your thumb up under those fingers. One nation. Under. We've got the thumbs up sign. Putting your hand like this, and that thumbs up going under. One nation under God. Remember, it's thumb down, fingers like this, down the face, down the middle of the face. So we got one nation under God. Indivisible. Got our OK signs. They're locked together. Indivisible. Moving around like that. With liberty, you got the two L's. You're going to come across, arms crossed, back of hands out towards the people. With liberty and justice. Remember, this one is the OK signs. And you're just moving them up and down like this. Justice for all. Remember, we're going to wipe that, bring them all in, and set them down right there. We got our holder right here. We're going to wipe it all. For all. All right, guys. So now you have everything. We've gone through it all together, slowly with one another. Hopefully you spent some time with that learning it. Now we're going to go through and we're going to do it together without stopping. We're going to start at the beginning and go all the way through the end. So if you're ready, go ahead and let's say the Pledge of Allegiance with each other through sign. So I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Great job, guys. I hope that you got this down, and if not, remember, you can go back, you can watch it again, you can watch it as much as you want, and learn this. I look forward to getting to see some of y'all show me that you have learned this whenever we get back. I hope that y'all are having a great week. I hope that you have a great weekend this weekend, and we miss y'all so much. Bye.